Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the September 6th edition of Morning Mindset. It is Friday, and I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing today? I had a great start. I started up the intro, started all that, let it go, hit the button, and realized I never hit the go live button. So we started it over, which would explain why we're just a few minutes behind schedule today. But things like that happen, right? Welcome to Live Productions. Now, if this is your first time here or your long time here, first off, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, so when we do go live and post a video, you are notified. On top of that, here's what we need from you: who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. It's a little chilly. I'm going to look and see what the actual tempo is, because even with the hoodie on, it was a little chilly this morning, taking the kids into school on the golf cart. And that's because right now it says it's 62. So it says it's 62. We're supposed to get down to like the 40s this weekend. I'm not ready for that. What do we have? We're just about done with the kiwi guava. Sparkling kiwi guava from Celsius. And yeah, that's what we got. Now, 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So for us, I finally got all of the videos processed for our mentorship community from the last couple of weeks. So those will be getting uploaded to the Discord today. So there's that. I've got artwork to do. There's 2 different clients that need some help with some artwork. So we're doing that. We got DTF and UV DTF, which is pretty standard daily now. So thank you for those that have placed orders for that. Things are going out there. I've also got products that need to be shipped out today. So Corey's finishing those up, and we'll get everything shipped out on it. And then I've got to watch a focus mastery training. Which, where does that come from? That's today's thing is focus. I started in with a mastermind group and a mentor yesterday. And, the first part was, really looking at your business and finding focus, because they said we do it all. So trying to focus just on one thing we've got 2 businesses. So focusing on retail on one side, wholesale on the other, DTF, now, it's more readily available to people. So how do we make sure that, we're not losing customers, or the ones that we're losing are being replaced? So we've got that to deal with. But then on the other side, we've got tons of people that have no clues that we do the signs, banners, decals, wide format printing. That was our bread and butter for years. So making sure that we get tight on that. And then on the retail side. So it was a very good first meeting. Should have lasted, they said, about an hour, and we were actually in there for almost 2.5 hours. So I felt re-energized about my business. I'm pretty excited about what the future holds for it, and it can only go up from here. Big thing is accepting responsibility and doing what I need to do to get things done. So that is definitely getting done, is to watch that focus mastery training, go through that, and then should have the next step. Now with that mastermind, I've got calls on Wednesday and Thursday evenings. So twice a week, we're going to get over what we need to do and make things happen. So pretty excited about all of that. Now, let's check in and see how people are doing this morning. Barb, good morning to you from North Central Minnesota. 51 and partly cloudy. Water in a bottle. 5 things: invoicing, sewing alterations, next week's schedule, production, product descriptions, work on the website. Sounds like a great day, Barb. Tim, good morning to you in Toledo, Ohio, with some rain and some pink monster to drink. I think the rain missed us when it was supposed to roll through here, but maybe tonight. Hi, Tim from Barb. Buenos dias, y'all. That would be Juan. Juan, thank you very much. Package arrived yesterday. Corey's going through it this morning. I'm sure it's perfect as always, so thanks for your help with that. Jenny, good morning to you from northern Indiana. It's 65 degrees there. Water in the cup. Hi, Jenny from Barb. And hi, Barb from Jenny. Jerry, hello, all. Tea in the cup. Yogurt for breakfast. What kind of yogurt? What kind of yogurt's there for it? Rye, good morning to you. How are you doing, my friend? You've had some produced videos post. You've had some live videos post. I need to catch up on some of the YouTube things. We've been slammed with other things, but today, traditionally Fridays are my slower day. I don't schedule a whole lot, so I can catch up on things like this, making sure videos are uploaded. Do focus on that training. Help out with Corey with any of the shipping things. So I'm going to have, you will be on the background today, sir. So can't wait to see what's been going on with you. Hi, Jerry from Barb. And she had yogurt for breakfast, too. What kind of yogurt do you guys eat? Good morning, Barb, Jerry, and all from Jeff. Hey, Rye from Barb. Jerry's got 72 degrees there in Ohio. Hoping rain soon. Ooh, that could be. And Cindy's local to me. So remember, this weather is perfect. Drinking black cherry vanilla bang. Oh, I haven't had a bang in a while. 5 things. Toy show load in. The promoter was looking for something different and like my products. A snarky sense of humor. Where is that this weekend at, Cindy? Because I might have to add that on the list. We're trying to figure this weekend out because, we had football start last night. So, season opener was last night. Tonight, we've got the game in Brazil. Then we've got the weekend full of football. Football, first 4 weeks is going to be tough for us because we also have baseball on Sunday. We're Bears fans, so most of our games start at noon, and baseball starts at either 2 or at 1 or 3. So we'll be missing the 3 of the first 4 because there's one night game that's in there. I believe, there's one night game in there. So it'll be it throws us all off because we were already, we do menus each week. We start cooking on Saturday for some of the stuff on Sunday, and then Sunday, and then that's, kind of our meal prep for the week. So this is going to be throwing us all off this weekend, but it is good to have football back, football weather. Great game last night. Just that much missed it by, just that much. Brian, good morning to you. Nice fall day. High of 76. I think we're getting to like the 90s next week too. I don't think they're going away there. And Mountain Dew, 5 things: designs, email, embroidery, print, banners, and decals. Love it, love it, love it. Jeff's got 72 and muggy there in northern Kentucky. Might rain, might not. Who knows, right? Pretty much you can say there's a chance of rain every day. It just is. You can also say there's a chance of sun every day. Which way do you want to look at that? Diet Coke in the cup, 5 things, nothing new. It's the rinse and repeat. Yep, you're playing catch up on the videos. Well, I will play catch up on your videos today as well. And Barb says, hi, Jeff, Brian, and Cindy. Jerry gets her mornings to Jeff, Barb, Jenny, me, right, and me again. Ooh, I get double it. We, right? Black cherry yogurt with granola added. That's different. We have our 3rd game tonight. I think we have our 2nd game. I think our 2nd game's tonight. We just got for a pink out night. Not pink eye night, pink out night for the high school. So hopefully that turns into, decent sized order. We'll see how that goes. But that's October 21st, I believe, somewhere there. Last week of October, 2nd to last, somewhere around there is when their game is. Yeah, Ravens lost by a toe. It was a great game. It was. I will definitely say it was. It was back and forth. Sometimes on those back and forth lower scoring games, it doesn't seem all that exciting, but it was a good game. By the time I got off my call, did stuff with the kids, we went on the cart ride. I think was able to turn it on just right there before halftime, and then finished up. And I don't think I called it a night until it was about 12:30, and then woke up at 3:30. So I am rock solid day. I might squeeze in a nap. I really think I might squeeze in a nap. We have baseball tonight. And then I'm not even sure. I got to go through the schedule and see where everything is. Shander, good morning from New Hampshire. 60 degrees out. Caramel macchiato coffee. Only been home 2 days to start another fair. This one was only 3 days. Last one was 5. Ooh. Are you going to join us in our call? Let us know how that went for you. Rock Island County Fair. Oh, that's just right up the hill. I'm excited. It'll take a willpower not to buy a Lego Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Well, Cindy, here, you remember those toys from childhood that you were like, man, that had to have been the coolest thing ever. And, someday you said when you have, when you grow up, that's what you're going to have, or you go there. I am looking at something so I can make sure that I have the name of the toy right, because that's what I thought it was. So I have no room for it, but I totally should get it. Was the G.I. Joe USS Flag aircraft carrier. I don't know how Corey and I got out on the subject of it one day, and I was like, man, that is the coolest toy that I wanted as a kid, and it's like 7 foot long, or whatever it is, and no way could we ever afford that, as a single mom raising 3 kids. And I was like, I could get, well, I started talking with Corey about it. She's like, my brother had that. Like, it was just nothing. Yeah, my brother had that. I'm like, what? I'm like, is it still at your parents' house? Can I go play with it? Like, is it there? And so she goes, I'm pretty sure. So she called her dad. Her dad's like, yeah, he had that. So that's what I told Corey. She's a rich girl because I didn't have that. And that it's awesome. So adult toys, adult time. Let's see. Buy a toe, Brian. Yeah, it was legit. It was goal line, back in, or end zone, line for back end zone. It was legit like that, and it would have been a totally different game for it. And I like, and Barb says, I like multi-berry Greek yogurt. And that sounds yummy. Juan says, nothing cooler than Steve Austin with the exploding briefcase. That was the best toy I had as a kid. I had some pretty good toys, but that was when more of your imagination that gets to run wild with you. It was the GI Joes, and it was the He-Man and Battle Cat and Thundercats, and who else did we have in there? Star Wars. So we had that, all the crazes of '80s, Cabbage Patch Kids and Elmos, and yeah, it was a fun childhood, man. If you're a kid in the '80s, I don't know if there's a better time to be a kid. I really don't. Everything was coming around then. That is right, Jerry. Adult toys are the best. Now, adult toys for me are like equipment. Here's I got a new laser. I get this, which that's on my short list of things. I need to get that F1 out of the box, create some content with it, and start doing some things with that. But that goes back to what our topic is today: is focus. So when it comes to focus, we got to figure out what we want to do, and that's what I'm going to do today: is go through my focus class and see where I need to put my focus. If you're doing 10 things at once, instead of the one person that's doing one thing, they're doing one thing really well. You're doing 10 things crappy. And that's where I feel that I am, is that, our focus is spread so thin on so many different things that I need to cut ties with some of those. And I need to recenter that focus, and I need to get better at it. I don't need to push everything to everybody. I just need to push things that I like to do, the things that make us money, and the things that are quick and efficient to people who want those things. So doing that, it's going to take, I'm pretty sure it's going to take a lot out of me to do that, because it's not traditionally what I do. And that's the pain point that we're trying to create. If we want to grow our business, we plateaued at where we are. We're doing well, but if we want to double, triple, even quadruple it, we need to focus. We need to focus on what we're going to do, and then put those systems in place for it. And on the retail side of it, with the team stores and that, we did that by Graphics Flow and by Chipley to really streamline those processes of it, so that way that can grow to a $500,000 business. We can push for that to happen. We can backwards math it. If that needs to be $500,000, what does that look like, and how does it happen? And then there will be the systems in place that can automate a lot of that. So we set the goal and work backwards for it. But if I have too many goals of too many things, I just need to really streamline it. Like even ornaments, we have we're really close to getting our ones done for what we're going to offer. But if that's not something that I'm really passionate about and really wanting to do and really wanting to push, is it something I should really do? Should I put focus on that and run ads for it and do all that when, we're just doing it to do it? In theory, yeah, it sounds good. Let's say we can, ornaments $15, we can sell, a couple hundred of them. And there's a couple $1,000s in sales that comes in from it. So why not? But could that time be better utilized somewhere else where, if I focused all the time it takes in that, and got one more client on a team store that does a $5,000 order, see, it makes sense to have to spend all the time of the cutting, the sanding, the painting, the doing whatever that goes into the ornaments. I can put that same amount of time, if not less time, into focusing on the team stores and generate more revenue. So focus. And Jerry says, I need to purge sublimation supplies I haven't used in 3-4 years. Yeah, because then you're going to need them as soon as you do that. That's what I've found, Jerry, when I get rid of things. Darren, good morning to you, man. How have you been? So back to focus, where I'm trying to stay unfocused there. That's something that by going through this focus mastery class. See, I almost lost focus there. Going through this focus mastery class, it should help me do all that. And like I said, once I've done and completed everything, with this mastermind that we're in, with this mentorship, I have no problem walking everybody through the stuff and seeing what needs to be done. So that way, here's who we went through. Here's the cost of it. Now, if you're in our private mentorship group, I have already told everybody in there about it, so that way they can follow along the progress of it. But I have no problem, doing that once I know everything is, on the up with it and works, because it is a big investment in yourself. It's a big investment in our business, and it's something not to take lightly. So if I want to do that, then I really need to make sure that I'm following the steps that need to be done, that I'm really pushing through to make things happen, and that I'm doing my best to hold myself accountable for things that I need to do to make sure that things are getting done the way they need to get done. So, looking forward to how this journey begins. Yesterday was day one. So day one was yesterday. I had the call there, and then I actually had another phone call with the guy right afterwards. That was probably a half-hour phone call too. So I'm looking forward to it. I was very energized about our business after it. I was very pumped about when we got off after the call, and that's how I should hope to be every time that I get off one of those calls, that I'm really pumped about it, that I'm really, jazzed about here's the next thing that's going to, that we're going to do to make the business better. So yeah, that's what we're rocking with. That's what we're doing there for it. The focus is going to be the big thing. That's where a lot of it, for me, I can get scatterbrained. I don't know about you, but scatterbrain is not good because you're just like, oh yeah, I can do this, and oh yeah, I can do that, and oh, let's try this, and oh, what about this? And unless I have people in place to handle those things, then it's a lose-lose situation. I'm trying to do too many things at once, and I'm sucking at them all. And so that's my accountability, is I am sucking at them all, and I don't want to have to do that anymore. So that's the change is going to happen. We're making change in the business life. We're making change in our personal life. We're doing a lot of we're doing a lot of changes, to gear up to make sure we have a super successful 2025. Very stressful. What's going on, Darren? What's new in Darren's life? Darren, are you able to join us for a call here in 40 minutes? Because I'd love to hear what's very stressful. You're welcome, Jerry. And like I said, Jerry, I think you know what this is costing me. So yeah, if not, remind me in the group. I'll tell you, we'll go from there. But it's something that I think needs to be done with it. Okay, with that, it is we're back to a regular week next week, Monday through Friday. No holiday this weekend, but the weather's going to be great. So we're going to do our best to get out and enjoy. Part of it might have to go to a toy show. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications, so when we go live, you are able to join us there. Until next time, you guys have an amazing weekend. Peace, love, press on. We will see you then.